This video is sponsored by Microsoft. Productivity for all.
Hello, my friends. It's Mandy with Be the Spark Cosplay. I've been telling you how excited I am about the release of Microsoft's new adaptive accessories. And today I want to tell you more about how you can get the most out of both the accessories and the software you'll be using with it. So why is this product such a game changer? Most people don't even realize how much of technology is created with the assumption that you'll be using it with two fully functional hands and all of your senses. The best way I know how to explain why adaptive tech is so impactful for people like me is this. If you are an able-bodied person, I want you to imagine for a minute that the programs you use every day for work required you to use a mouse and the keyboard and one more button than you have a hand for, all at the same time. Sure, you can probably make that work. But also, this is not ideal. I think I just pulled a muscle. The adaptive accessories let me work in a way that is natural for me. It's a freedom to be yourself, just better. If you've been watching me use the adaptive accessories, you might even think that this product was created specifically for people with a limb difference. But I think that's just a testament to how well I have been able to make this product adapt to me. But this truly is productivity for all. The beauty of the adaptive accessories is that there are so many options to customize this product to work for your specific needs. I personally love the D-pad button, but if you would prefer a joystick or a dual button, those are also available as well. You can also get a mouse tail with thumb support, and it's really easy to pop this on and off as an attachment to the adaptive mouse. It is so easy to get started with these products. With the adaptive mouse and the hub, literally all you have to do is press the power button, and they're ready to connect to your Bluetooth-enabled device. The adaptive button can pair to the hub by clicking the pairing buttons on both devices. All of these products can be run off of Bluetooth, which is great to keep your workspace uncluttered, unlike the rest of my house. I think one of the most powerful ways that the adaptive accessories are able to be customized to you comes into play with the software. I really appreciate how much thought the developers put into the Microsoft Accessory Center because there really are so many tasks that the adaptive button can help you do. I want to show you some of the commands that you can program into the adaptive button just to get your creative wheels turning, and then I want to show you how I use this product every day. All of the adaptive accessories components can be programmed through the Microsoft Accessory Center, which is a free download from the Microsoft Store. As soon as you open Accessory Center, you'll just click through to find the product you want to customize through easy to navigate visuals. The hub connects all of my adaptive buttons together, and then under the adaptive button, you'll click on the direction of the D-pad that you want to customize. And it brings up a whole list of all the possibilities. I just want you all to check out everything you can do with the single click of a button. First of all, there's a whole list of Windows commands that you can assign. I particularly like the snipping tool as a designer to easily capture screenshots, but you can also do things like switching between apps or basic commands like copy and paste. You can use the button to perform mouse actions for you. The key combination is probably what I use the most, and this is great because you can assign all the keystrokes that you need right onto the adaptive button. For me, I find the single keystrokes particularly useful for apps that want me to use the mouse and the keys together. But you can also program keyboard combos. One of the things I use the most when creating documents is using combos like Control-Z to undo or Control-B to bold a word. I also like to program the button clicks to press Control-Shift and a directional arrow so I can easily highlight a whole selection. You can see how I would have a little difficulty pressing Control-Shift-Right on my laptop keyboard. But the adaptive button makes it so easy to put all three keystrokes into a single click so I can quickly format my document. You can also customize the button to give you a quick shortcut to an app, a file, or even a web page. That's not a function that I have personally used, but I can see a lot of potential for someone who's looking for ways to make their PC easier to navigate. There's also an option to switch profiles, which will give you the next set of button assignments, just like you were pressing the profile button on the hub. I want to take a moment to show you the macros because I believe this is the real powerhouse of the software that can completely change the way you work. If you know me, you know that I am very competitive. At work. In the last video, I showed you how much faster I was with the adaptive accessories, and today I want to show you how. But first, dance party! If you're watching this and you produce a reality TV dance competition, call me. Actually, don't. I got really tired filming that clip. When you think about it, we're often doing a lot of the same repetitive tasks when we work. Being able to recognize what those tasks are and then streamline all of that into a single click can save you a tremendous amount of time. And if you're like me, can help prevent issues from overuse as well. I've changed the names, but this is similar to the document I was formatting in the time lapse. I'd been sent a list of names and contact information, but they were all squished together and needed to be formatted more like a directory. Going through each of those names one at a time was taking forever. I realized I was doing the same thing over and over, so I programmed all of those steps into a single macro. Control-Shift-Right 3 times to highlight the names, Control-B to bold them, down and then home to get me to the beginning of the next line, tab that over, do the same thing again with the email, and then down home one more time to get me to the beginning of the next contact. Now I can format an entire piece of contact information with one click. Now, occasionally someone will have extra words in their name and the macro won't work for that instance, but it is still way easier to specially format one name than 5,000. I've also used macros to be able to do a lot of audio editing functions when I'm doing voiceover work. For example, I have a macro set to be able to take the volume all the way down to 0 with the click of a button. In my photo editing apps, I've used macros to be able to go through a bunch of export options in one click. I've even used them to type in words if I'm going to be using the same ones over and over in a document. It's like being able to have multiple copy and paste functions at the same time. One time, when I had to turn this long list into a table, I even set up 2 buttons with a combination of keystrokes and macros to create superpowered efficiency. I had the left button set up to quickly jump between words, and the right button was doing all of the inputs, so I could quickly convert this text into a beautiful table. Basically, for almost any repetitive task you need to do on your PC, you can create a macro for that. In fact, I think one of the best things about the adaptive accessories are their ability to meet you at your level and then continue to grow with you. I've been using these products for almost a year now, and I'm still finding new ways to use them. There are so many simple ways that the adaptive accessories can boost your productivity, and once you've mastered those, the macros have tremendous potential to help you keep working better and better. And the macros are one feature that could be really beneficial to just about anybody that wants to streamline their work. My husband was actually excited that they sent me an extra set of adaptive accessories so he could keep one. I guess as a reward for him putting up with me showing off on this thing for almost a year. So fast! Wow. I really believe the adaptive accessories can help you kick off the new year working your best and living your best. Head over to the link in the description of the video and check out how you can get one of these amazing new devices. Remember, the adaptive mouse works as a standalone product, but you'll need to grab an adaptive hub to link all of your adaptive buttons together. The great thing about the hub is that it can link up to 4 adaptive buttons together, as well as other types of adaptive devices, giving you so many possibilities on how to make this setup work for you. With the Microsoft Adaptive Accessories, you can take your productivity to the next level, the technology that adapts to you. From my house to yours, I hope all of you have a very happy holiday season. Go out and show the world what you can do.